Welcome to a wealthy place where inspiration, motivation, empowerment, and education is the flavor of our broadcast. And I am Brenda Leigh Wells, your host, and we are excited that we are celebrating Black History Month as we come to a close the end of February. Of course, we would not miss out on this opportunity because even though we may be celebrating this specific month, we know that Black history continues every single day, 24/7, 365 or 366, depending on what year we're in. So we're just going to just take this moment to just highlight a few, but all of these individuals you already know, you've encountered in some capacity, whether it's through some type of teaching or whether it's through the news or some television show. In some capacity, they have impacted the Black history, and whether in the field of political, whether it's in the field of entertainment, whether it's in the field of we see NASA in space, whether it's in the field of athletics. In some capacity, these individuals have impacted our lives, and either they've either gone on to glory or they're continuing to impact us in some capacity. So we're just going to talk about, we have, of course, Miss Rosa Parks, the infamous Rosa Parks, and how she made a decision to not allow herself to keep being intimidated, manipulated, and bullied by individuals and not giving up her seat on the bus. And by her not giving up, it has allowed us to also not give up, but to take our place in society and to stand. And she did this in a time when it was very unpopular. And the repercussions could have been astronomical, but they weren't. So as a matter of fact, they were life-changing. So we continue to acknowledge and salute Miss Rosa Parks. And of course, we would be remiss in not acknowledging the first African-American First Lady, and that was in the White House, Mrs. Michelle Obama. In her book, you see her book Becoming, what a phenomenal woman she is, and she continues to carry on the torch even beyond the White House, because it wasn't about the White House. It was about America and about individuals, about people and society and communities and children as a whole. So she's continuing to stand and move forward. And then we also have, just as I am, Miss Cicely Tyson, who just recently transitioned from here to glory, but her legacy continues to stay on. Miss Tyson, with the tremendous groundbreaking movies that she's done, of course, with Noah Sanders, and so many various movies that she has continued, that we're continuing to enjoy. Miss Dane Pittman, there's so many movies that she has done throughout her lifetime, and she had also made a decision that whatever movie she did, she wanted it to be representative of her life, and not just hers, but us as a culture, us as a people, and something that was on a positive and empowering, and not something that was going to be degrading us. So we continue to salute Miss Cicely Tyson. And of course, we would be remiss, we know, even though the book has the both Malcolm X and Reverend Martin Luther King, we know that they were hallmarked in the same era, same time frame, just about the time when I was born. But their legacy continues to live on throughout the civil rights, and what they have done to blaze the trails for us to be able to live the life, for me even to be able to sit here and to record freely and openly, has a direct impact because of what these gentlemen have done and the legacy they have left for us. And of course, Mr. Barack Obama, former President Barack Obama, that he broke the ground, first African-American president, came on the scene strong, and not just in one term, but 2 terms, and has made tremendous, turned an economy around that was in recession, businesses that were about to close, and even the healthcare has given others hope, and with the healthcare has made tremendous impact, and is still continuing making impact in a promised land with the work that he and Mrs. Obama are still doing, even here in the earth today. And then, of course, as Miss Ella Fitzgerald, a woman of legacy in her time with the music. Oh my gosh, the phenomenal music that she would sing, and the scat, and being able to okay, I won't I won't mess it up because I don't want to tarnish your legacy. But Miss Ella Fitzgerald, God bless you, rest in peace. But your legacy continues to live on. And then of course we know even we are in NASA, the hidden figures, the impact that these phenomenal women made, that is from a scientific perspective, that we have always been able to be creators and not just to be able to be the ones that are consumers, but we create and we make the difference beyond here on this earth, but even into other realms. So we have hidden figures. But and then we have Mrs. Kamala Harris, the first African American, Asian descent woman, vice president in the White House. Oh my God, first woman and then woman of color in the White House, again, blazing trails for now, not just us in the present, but for young girls to have someone that they can look up to in the future and say, hey, she did it. We look alike. I can do it too. So we're continuing to salute you, Madam Vice President Kamala Harris. God bless you. And we continue to pray that God will keep you and grace you to fulfill the office He has entrusted you with. So I'm saving our honorary salute for not least, but for last, because I want to speak a little bit more, and some of it will be on a little bit more personal note, and that's Miss April Ryan. And I don't know if she would consider herself as being a trailblazer, but I consider her as being a trailblazer. Again, a phenomenal woman who has broken ground and has made open doors and is continuing to help other young ladies and other young journalists to be able to do the same. Miss April Ryan, who's the White House correspondent. She started with the Clinton administration. Oh my gosh, how long ago was that? Clinton's administration, and seen her go through the various administrations, the Bush and Obama, and even the Trump administration, and then now into Biden. That's groundbreaking. The one, I don't know of anyone who's done what she has done as far as an African American woman to make the headlines and the headway she's done. But it didn't come easy to her. Miss Ryan, she is a Morgan graduate, so of course I'm boasting on her because she's Maryland. She's not only just Maryland, she's Baltimore. So I'm Baltimore, and I've known April even from our church, Wayland Baptist Church, but to see her, the way that God has used her, for her to answer her call of journalism and take it to the next level. And even in the midst of the trials and the tests and the harassment that she's encountered, even from the prior administration or through various aspects, as far as even death threats, she never lost her integrity. She continued to move forward and to press in and to deliver the press, to deliver the news with integrity in spite of. And so, of course, I would be remiss to not honor her. And then to see the various books. She started off The Presidency in Black and White, My Up-Close View of Three Presidents and Race in America. Well, of course, we've added a few more presidents since then. Miss April Wright, tremendous book. You want to make sure you get this. And it even has the foreword by the Honorable Elijah Cummings, the late, great Elijah Cummings. God bless him and his family. We also have on Mama's Knee, at Mama's Knee, Mothers and Race and Black and White. My God, this book is phenomenal. And there are so many things that are addressed in this book that we are still dealing with, conversations that mothers have to have and even fathers have to have with their youngsters because of race. Yes, even in 2021, we're still dealing with this. Well, tremendous book that definitely worth the reading. The third book right now that I know of, and there may be another one on the way, but this one that we currently have in hand and published is Under Fire. Yes, And she's raising her hand. Yes, she was under fire, but in the midst of under fire, she still reported. And this is reporting from the front lines of the Trump White House. My goodness, we know there were countless times that we saw in person on TV where she was ridiculed and tried to be belittled, but she stood in spite of. So, Miss April Ryan, you are our honorary. That we salute you. A Black History, a Wealthy Place salutes what you have done and continuing to do, and we appreciate you, Miss April Ryan. So we're just going to continue to also applaud and encourage and acknowledge that, again, Black history is every day. History is being made. Her story is continuing to be made. Our story is continuing to grow. Who knows what the next invention, what next creation that may come through an African American? It may be you. So we want you to continue to enjoy Black history every single day, all day, and know that a wealthy place. We salute you. Black History Month and a wealthy place. We look forward to seeing you again real soon.